Hey, it's Josh and Chantel, and this is Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. How about we do a replay of today's full show?
Let's do it. It's Tuesday, January 28th. On today's show, Idaho got its own earthquake yesterday.
And we shaking.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sunday is Groundhog Day, and PETA has a new idea to predict the weather.
I don't even want to talk about it. If you missed it, it's quite the conversation, so I'm just going to leave it alone.
We have dead batteries all over the place.
Yeah, the 3 cars, dead batteries.
Yeah.
Only 1 car running. I got a remote in my hand right now, no batteries in it. I got no batteries. I need batteries.
Where have all the batteries gone? The high maintenance quiz.
Yeah, I think you passed.
I think I did pass.
You are a low maintenance lady.
I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah, good.
I take great pride in that.
You should be.
We're so cool with our mouth guards.
So cool. So cool, you guys.
So cool.
So cool.
Why is parent-teacher conference so awkward?
I think it's because it's adults. If it was just kids, it'd be fine. Yeah, but it's adults.
Yeah, adults are weird.
And then you're like, hey, talk about my kid.
Do you have any, thing to talk about?
What's going on with my kid?
All right.
I did a lot of listening. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, no, I did notice. You could have chimed in a little bit more. That would have been super great.
No, I was fine. There were enough adults talking.
I want to play dance telephone.
All right, ready? Copy this move. Oh, body roll.
Got it.
Nice. Good. Now pass it along.
Okay, I will.
All right, hurry up.
I can't. Who to who? There's nobody around.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not going to work with 2 people.
I know. Beef, butter, and cheese is not a healthy diet.
But boy, is it not delicious.
No.
Ugh.
No. We bought a date night game months ago and haven't opened it yet.
Well, now, and then you said you kind of started opening it without me, and I kind of feel like that was rude.
I stopped. I told you I stopped. We got it on the calendar to do it tonight.
Oh, is it on the calendar?
It's on the calendar.
Oh, it's in the books now.
I'm going to try my hand at plumbing. It's going to be awesome.
Let me know how it goes.
I'm going to fix it.
Okay.
We've signed up for a snack food cooking challenge.
I hope I win. I was reading it more. I really want to win that.
Me too.
Not just because it's $1,000 and the snacks and stuff. I just think that sounds like a really fun opportunity.
I know. And we need to be better at teaching kitchen skills to kids.
Yeah, we do. Oh, boy. Thank you for checking out the show. We hope you'll subscribe wherever you're listening and rate the show so other people can help find it and all that stuff. Find us on socials. Subscribe on our YouTube channel. And just search Wake Up Classy 97. You'll find us everywhere.
Enjoy the show.
Well, good morning, Chantel.
Well, good morning.
Do you remember yesterday's show?
Yeah.
Do you remember the last thing we talked about on yesterday's show?
Nope.
The earthquake in Maine.
Oh, yeah.
Was the last thing that we were talking about on the show yesterday.
Yes.
And unbeknownst to me, as we were talking about an earthquake in Maine, there was an earthquake happening in Idaho.
No.
Yes.
Where at?
Well, it was happening in Custer County, actually very near the Yankee Fork Gold Dredge, which we have not visited, but we've been at the intersection where you would turn north to go.
Where is that
go look at
located?
Chalice area on your way to
okay.
Stanley, that kind of area.
Okay.
Chalice, Mackey, Stanley, Custer County.
Oh, no. What was the magnitude?
It was bigger than the one in Maine.
Really?
Yeah, it was a 4.2. So take that, New England.
No, no.
No?
It's not a competition.
Oh. We got
No.
bigger earthquakes out here west.
We don't want those. Mm-mm.
No?
No,
You don't like shaken competition?
No, it's fine. We don't want to win that game.
The director of the Idaho Geological Survey, Claudio Berti was actually on the way from or to an Emergency Management Association conference on Monday when the news hit. Yeah, pretty wild. The depth of the earthquake was about 7 miles, and there's a good likelihood of some aftershocks which and today and maybe even tomorrow from that same earthquake as rocks settle and stuff,
everything
which is cool.
Okay? People are fine and nobody got injured?
No word about injuries or damage to structure or anything like that.
Good news, hopefully.
Yeah, I would say, but it's also kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
So there is that. Like it's it's not to say there aren't people around that live in Custer County. And they say that shockwaves could have been felt in the northern Boise area.
Okay.
Depending. But you certainly would have felt it in Stanley on the way to Boise. But.
This happened yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday morning. Almost exactly the time I was talking about Maine having an earthquake.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, quit talking about earthquakes, Josh.
Well, let's see what happens today.
This is a superpower that's not cool to have.
Okay.
Quit it.
The last time that Idaho has seen an earthquake of the magnitude that we saw yesterday was February of 24. 4.9 earthquake hit near Smith's Ferry, which is north of Boise. So that area is a little bit active right now.
Got high activity.
Yeah, a little bit of earthquake activity happening there. It is interesting. I told you about Claudio. Claudio also said, I'm just trying to find it.
Have you ever felt an earthquake?
Yeah, but I wasn't aware of what I was feeling, and it wasn't strong. But I was at work in Pocatello when one hit, and I was in a chair that had wheels and kind of rocked back and forth. Just an office chair, right?
Yeah.
And when it shook, my chair kind of just rocked a little bit weird. And I was in a basement, and so it was strange, but it wasn't like, huge, severe shaking like that. I was trying to find the quote, and now I can't seem to find it, but it was interesting because here you go. Natural beauty is always underlined by some very strong forces that actively shape it. And
True.
sometimes those forces need to be carefully lived with. I think that's an interesting
I think we
line.
know that about
most things, right?
Mother Nature and the earth.
Yeah.
We know that. She's a wild woman, Mother Earth.
That's right. If you want to learn more about this story, it is at eastidahonews.com. That's where I found the details. Kind of an interesting story, and there's more connections in there, and there's actually the USGS earthquake map. You can see exactly where the epicenter of this earthquake was, and that's why I say where it hit. I don't know that there's a lot of people around that area, but that's because it's like campgrounds and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, you can go check it out at eastidahonews.com if you want to learn more about that earthquake.
Okay.
And just be earthquake aware. Just be earthquake safe, Know where you need to be in the event of an earthquake. Where do you go?
Do you still go in a door frame?
Absolutely.
Or is that not allowed anymore?
No. Do you know why you want to go to a door frame?
No.
That's interesting. The way that buildings are constructed, those walls, if you're in an open area like this and things start shaking, ceiling tiles can fall, stuff can fall on you.
So that's the most stable place.
So if you go there, you have a wall above you, which has a lot of construction and could potentially be load-bearing for the building, which would then have, above the doors, there's big headers. There's a lot of extra construction above a door, and that's why it's kind of like a shield.
Like they told you to do in school.
I think depending on the desk, that the school desks were so small. Getting under these counters would be protective because they're big, sturdy, heavy-duty counters that would catch the debris that could potentially fall on you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm safe here.
You want to be able to not be hit in the head by stuff. That's really
That's
important.
my goal every day.
Don't get hit in the head by stuff. It's a good rule.
That's my goal every day.
All right. Well, good morning. We're here in the studio. Hi.
Hello. Groundhog Day is on February 2nd.
Yeah.
That's in 5 days.
So it's Sunday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday.
PETA, the
people for ethical treatment of animals.
Yeah,
yes.
you know PETA.
Uh-huh.
They want Punxsutawney Phil to be retired to an animal sanctuary.
I see.
They don't enjoy the fact that he is being exploited. So they've offered suggestions to do something different.
So instead of having the marmot come out of a stump,
yes,
and scruff him up and go, "This is Punxsutawney and he's seen his shadow," which is just dudes in cool hats saying what they think happened.
Yeah.
And then we go, more winter.
Cool. More
Great.
winter. Yeah,
6 weeks.
Always more winter. And even when they say it's spring, it's still more winter.
Last year was like the first year in a very long time that it was an early spring. I imagine we're going back to more winter.
Oh,
because
it's more winter.
We couldn't have nice things all at once.
No. We can't have anything nice.
6 more weeks of winter for sure is happening on Sunday when they lift up the marmot. And they hold him in the air. And that's the part they're probably not into. Like, I understand the exploiting of an animal, but like, where are these? Do the animals live in the stump all year?
I don't know.
Are they?
I'm sure he's treated very nice.
Do they look forward to it? Someone should make a movie or at least an animated film about the groundhog's life the other 364 days of the year. Like, how many Santa Claus movies do we have? Prepping for the one day a year.
True. There is Easter Bunny movies, too.
How many
are there?
I don't know. But how many? There's probably a couple. How many Punxsutawney Phil movies? 0. Well, other than Groundhog Day.
But it's not really about Punxsutawney Phil, is it?
No, it's really about Ned Ryerson.
Ned?
Yeah.
Ned Ryerson?
That's him. So...
Watch that first step. It's a doozy.
You know.
I get it.
Yeah.
That made me so happy. Ned Ryerson.
So yeah, holding up that groundhog.
Okay. So here's PETA's suggestion.
Oh yeah, I forgot they had ideas, alternatives.
Well, they have one idea.
Oh, one? Give the fine folks of Punxsutawney a few options.
They want to permanently put Punxsutawney Phil in a reputable animal sanctuary.
And they do know this isn't the first Punxsutawney Phil. This isn't the same one they've been using forever. I think
they're aware.
I would assume.
They want to provide a giant vegan weather reveal cake every year.
Weather reveal cake.
If the inside of the cake is blue, that's 6 more weeks of winter.
And if it's fire?
If it's pink, early spring.
Yeah. Look, it's not that it's a terrible idea. It's just it's a gender reveal cake.
But
you could have, at least use different colors. How about green? Green for green grass.
Oh.
White for white snow. Come on. Blue and pink? We already used that for something else. I'd like to retire.
I like that. I like your
gender
idea
reveal
better.
Cakes.
I agree with you. I like your idea.
Thanks.
I like the green for grass and white for snow.
I mean, or yellow for sunshine.
Ice cream cake. or cold.
But also, they said a giant one, which would make me assume they want it to be big enough to feed the people in attendance of the event.
I assume so. But remember, it's going to be vegan, so not a lot of people are going to want to eat it.
Well, I don't know if that's necessarily true. The difference between a vegan and a non-vegan cake is going to be eggs.
Okay.
So it's an eggless cake because the rest of it is flour and sugar and whatever. Right?
Fair, yeah. If there's milk involved, milk won't be involved.
Okay. But I don't know. I don't know if there's milk in a cake.
Drink milk? Depending on your rest.
Almond milk?
I don't know. I've determined I know nothing about veganism.
Okay. Fair.
People are saying there's very little chance of this actually happening.
I would agree. 100% that groundhog's coming off that stump.
I appreciate that they saw what they thought was a problem and they said, here's our solution.
It wasn't a great one.
Well,
they should have workshopped it a little bit. They didn't even call and ask me my opinion, and I would have said blue and pink. Guys, come on. We can do better than that. There's more colors. We can make the inside of a cake any color we want.
Sometimes white cake just comes like white cake.
That's what I'm saying. It's easy.
That's pretty easy. And then you're not
yellow.
using...
I would say...
color additives.
White or yellow. Sure.
Don't need them.
But you can get natural coloring. You don't have to use artificial food coloring to do that.
There you go. That's what I know about Groundhog Day.
You cut open a cake and it has actual grass clippings in it.
You can't eat grass.
It's a salad, practically, at that point. Well, a scary situation unfolded earlier this month involving the rescue of a stranded dog named Tiny.
Oh, Tiny.
I don't know what kind of dog Tiny is. Let me see if I can find that out while I'm telling the story. But while on a hike near Colbrand, Colorado, Tiny was separated from her owners and had somehow gotten stranded. But luckily, Tiny's panicked owners were able to use the GPS collar that Tiny was wearing to find her approximate location. However, that location was on a cliff, and it was too unsafe to attempt to reach her. So members of the Mesa County Search and Rescue Team arrived and found that Tiny had indeed gotten herself into some pretty serious trouble. The terrain was so jagged that even the skilled search and rescue pros were unable to get to the dog easily. They traveled through snow-covered terrain. They rappelled and climbed through cliffs for 6 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
And finally made contact with Tiny several thousand feet up the mountain.
Tiny, what are you doing?
Obviously, the pup was weak and scared when the team found her, but obviously happy. Lots of tail wags. And listen to this. The rescuers had to bring her back down the mountain, rappelling off of multiple waterfalls.
Oh.
Tiny was finally reunited with her owners at about 10 p.m.
Which, listen, rappelling off of a waterfall sounds beautiful and also very dangerous.
Right? Tiny looks to be like a beagle.
Tiny.
Tiny.
What are you doing,
this, though.
Tiny?
The team announced the successful adventure with a press release that read, "Every mission matters for Mesa County Search and Rescue, even if it's tiny," capitalized.
Oh,
I
person's
like that
a person,
line.
no matter how small.
That's right.
He's not a person, though. It's a dog. Every living thing's a living thing, no matter how small.
That's right.
Who said that? You know?
Suis.
Good job.
Dr. Suis.
Good job. You did it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Tiny is wearing a rescue harness in this photo, which makes sense because they would have put the vest on to
lower him.
To like lower a clipper to a harness so that they could repel it. I just imagine Tiny's feet hanging there. You imagine our dog getting in that vest, being rescued, hanging off of somebody's hip.
Our dog would fight and say, "I don't want to be in this thing." Oh my! We tried to put a diaper on our dog the other day. It didn't work.
Well, it's a dog diaper.
It is a dog diaper.
Let's be clear. There's a reason for the dog diaper. It isn't like we were being inhumane or anything. The dog diaper is on purpose. Anyway. All right. It's
good job,
news
Tiny.
to get you going.
Way to go. That's how I feel about my car battery right now.
What, the part?
Mm-hmm.
I know. It wouldn't start again today. I don't know.
Second day in a row.
And I did charge it yesterday, and I started the car, and it ran, and I turned it off, and I started the car, and it was all good, and it did not want to start again in the cold this morning. And I'm not stoked about that.
I'm not
yesterday,
stoked about it either.
We were talking about cold cranking amps, and I'm afeared that you might need some new cold cranking amps. Yeah.
Some CCAs.
Yep.
As they say.
That's what they say on the battery. It does have a little sticker that says CCA. That's cold cranking amps.
And does each battery, listen, I don't want to talk about cold cranking amps again, but does each battery have a different amount of cold cranking amps?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
How much do I need then for my car?
2. I don't know. They're like 70 something. I don't know how many cold cranking amps are in there.
It's a diesel engine, so does it need more than a regular engine?
Good question. I don't know the answer to that.
Interesting. Not really interesting.
Not really.
I hate spending money on dumb stuff.
I know.
And this is a dumb stuff.
I totally agree. And it's also an expensive stuff. Like, why are car batteries as expensive as they are?
Because they last forever. Well, they're supposed to.
They don't last forever.
They don't last forever, but they are supposed to last a long time. As you said, mine is 9 years old.
Yeah, yours a 2016 battery, I think I said.
Uh-huh.
And we've got another one. Our son's battery's dead as well. His car won't start. It's a whole fun time.
3 cars at
driveway.
Our house.
It's nuts.
1 works.
1 out of 4.
Oh, I guess there are 4.
1 out of 4 has a battery that's functioning right now, which is just crazy.
Stay alive. Your battery
I'm
needs
trying.
to stay alive.
I keep having to jump everybody.
You have to go a million different ways today to make sure that we all get where we need to.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing.
It wasn't my intention to not start. I like driving my car. I like having my independence. I like being my own person. I don't like being reliant on somebody to chauffeur me around.
All right, let's see. And then I've been looking at the expensiveness of this stuff. That's the hard part.
Want to?
I know. So, yeah, dude, it's not fun. This is not a fun purchase. Ugh. Like I just keep scrolling, not excited about it.
And I know it's cold. I know it's been really cold, but we've had cold fronts like this before, and my car has worked.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. But the
I'm
battery's
looking at
just
pricing.
old. Did you specifically go to the auto parts website and put in your vehicle and stuff? You can't just look generically at a battery. You got to look specifically at what's going to work in your car.
A Golf battery, a Volkswagen Golf battery.
Ooh, fancy.
Isn't that what I need to look at?
You need a golf cart battery, I think.
Yum, yum, yum,
Yeah. Looking specifically at the batteries for both you and our son's cars, they're $200, $250 each. It's ridiculous.
Here.
It's crazy.
I don't
It's
want
crazy.
to.
I know. Look, I mean, and then they go up from there. I could really drop some coin
on a battery,
and then have
drop some coin.
Yeah,
Who says that?
Drop some real big coin on a $400 battery. Good grief!
Why would you spend that much
I don't know.
on the battery?
I honestly don't know.
Like a warranty? Maybe you're purchasing it for a warranty, or
I don't know. This battery, this $408 battery, has 760 cold cranking amps.
That's a lot of cold cranking amps.
It is a lot of cold cranking amps. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I'm just not excited that I have to go battery shopping. It's the most boring thing to shop for. It's just awful.
It's a dumb way to spend your money.
Yep.
I don't want to spend my money on this. I'm trying to save for a vacation.
That is absolutely true.
And I'm mad.
Yeah, no, we all heard. You banged your hand on the counter and it ricocheted through across the nation. We all heard.
I want everyone to know how upset I am.
Yeah. You have to buy a car battery.
Ugh, what a dumb
Or
expense.
two. I know. It really is. It really is.
It really is.
Ugh. Ugh.
Especially when it works. Like you had it charged yesterday and it was working yesterday.
Yeah.
And then this morning it was like, oh no, I'm too cold. I'm too cold to get out of bed.
Yeah. But it takes a little extra oomph to start an engine in the cold. That's why it has cold cranking amps.
No, I know. It takes a lot of oomph to get my engine cranking it.
Right. Now
cold
imagine you've
morning.
been sleeping outside in the singles and the negative digits. You would be like, no. I'm not doing it.
Waking up either.
I'm not doing it. Anyway, that's my day today, filled with batteries. Hooray.
I'm sorry.
The question is, how high maintenance are you?
Me.
Yes, you.
I want you to answer
No.
first. How high maintenance do you think I am?
I don't think you're very high maintenance.
I don't think I'm very high maintenance either.
But we're going to find out. So this is a point system, and there's a different amount of points allotted to each one of these. So I'm going to read through this list. You tell me
do I need to
if
take
they
notes?
apply. Yeah, you'll just need to keep a tally. You don't need to necessarily keep notes, but you'll need to keep a point tally.
Okay.
As we go through this list of how high maintenance are you?
Okay.
And obviously, the higher the score, the higher the maintenance.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get very many points.
Okay.
I really don't think I'm high maintenance.
Well, let's find out.
I think I'm an emotionally high maintenance.
Oh. Okay. Wears high heels.
No.
Okay. Owns 20 plus pairs of shoes.
Yes.
That's 4 points.
4 points.
I said they have varying points.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah. Shaves every day.
No.
Hair is lasered.
No.
That's what it said.
Oh, like body hair.
I assume.
Okay.
Or facial hair.
I have in the past.
Okay, 6
Does that
points.
count?
You've got lasered hair, 6 points.
But I don't do it anymore.
What?
All right. I'll count it.
Wears makeup daily.
Yes.
6 points.
Next.
Has permanent makeup.
No.
Okay. Hair is dyed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's only 2 points because they assume that's a big wide
now,
one.
Listen.
A lot of people have that.
It's been a while since I've gone to my hairdresser, so it needs desperately to be dyed.
I see.
I'm trying to embrace the gray, and every day I go, no, I like it. I like it. I'm embracing it. But secretly, I'm like, no, girl, this isn't it.
It's not a secret anymore. Hair has extensions.
No.
Nails are painted.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, that one's only 2 points if they were. Has acrylic nails.
Nope.
Brows are waxed.
No.
Lash extensions.
No.
False lashes.
No.
Spray tan or tanning bed usage.
Nope.
Designer bags.
Designer from Walmart.
No. High-end makeup.
No.
What about that stuff you just got? The little 3 bottles. Is that high-end?
That is not high-end.
I don't know what it is. I'm just asking.
No. Nope.
Wears lots of jewelry.
I have a watch, a ring, and 2 earrings on.
All right.
Does that constitute a lot?
That's not that much. Owns more than 25 scarves.
No.
Okay. Gets massage regularly.
Oh, I wish. No.
Gets a makeup subscription box every month.
No.
So what's your total points?
Let's see. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
That's real low. You could have had up to 10, 20, 40, 50. There's probably 80 points on here or 90 points even, and you got 18.
Look at me. I'm real low maintenance.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you're not high maintenance like you could be. I saw this list, and I knew that there was a lot of the stuff you didn't have and didn't do, and I went, if these are the things that define your maintenance level, it's a lot of work.
It is
a lot of work.
It's exhausting trying to keep up with all of that.
Right?
No, thank you. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to. I don't want to keep up with my nails. The most I can do is keep up with my hair, and I'm not even doing a very good job at that.
Well, there you go.
So, can't be bothered.
I got 0 points.
Are you saying that I could be more high maintenance?
No, I'm saying I like you where you're at.
Oh, thanks, Josh.
Yeah. I'm just saying, as I look through this list, I got 0 points. So,
congrats. You've had lasered hair, so you get some points for that.
All right, 6 points.
And have you ever you haven't ever dyed your hair?
No. Well, I mean, I don't currently have dyed hair.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
I don't think I have 20.
I think you do.
I don't think I have 20.
I absolutely think you do. Check again. You have 20 pairs of shoes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Count it. Count it up.
It's 10 points. If I count that you think I have 20 shoes.
You have 10 points. I have 18.
Yeah.
We're basically the same maintenance level.
Just low maintenance people. That's what that means. We're low maintenance, easy breezy people.
That's fine with me. I'm happy to be low maintenance. I don't want to. It's too much work. I'm exhausted thinking about all of that. Hair extensions and eyelash extensions.
Yeah.
Ugh. No, thank you.
Acrylic nails, painted.
I can't.
Wax brows, eyelashes, tans.
No, I'd rather do other things. Like take a nap.
Okay, good answer. I got to thank you. I got to say thank you.
You're welcome.
And it's kind of a dorky reason to say thank you.
It's the dorkiest. I think it's maybe safe to say romance is dead.
No, absolutely not. Here, let me tell you why I got to say thank you to you.
After 20 years?
Yeah, I'm going to say thanks for helping me not grind my teeth last night.
You're welcome, Josh.
Yeah, I was not excited because over the past few nights there's been this grindage thing, and I'm like, man, and then you wake up with this dull headache thing, and your jaw hurts, and you said, oh, I have a mouth guard, And I said, a new one? Like,
yeah, you thought I was kidding.
I don't want to just borrow one. Like, that sounds like not it. But if you've got a new one, I might try it out. But you had, I don't know what those are. Those are like a little mouth guard device. Are they specifically to stop grinding? Is that what that is?
I don't know. I got them because I'm a clencher.
Yeah.
And so I clench my teeth at night. And the same thing. I wake up and I go, my jaw is locked and it hurts your head.
Right.
And I don't wear them every night because when I wear them, I sleep with my mouth open like this. And then
Do you?
Yeah. And then I wake up and I go, my mouth is so dry.
Huh. That's interesting.
It's cute.
Did you notice if I snored last night?
Actually, I actually did. And it was much less than it has been.
It's interesting. So I tried out that mouth guard thing. I liked it.
Good.
I didn't mind it at all.
Good. They're just a disposable one, so you wear them for like a week and then
okay.
get
Is that the idea?
One. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Cool.
did you throw it away?
No.
Okay.
No, I put it on my nightstand for later so I can wear it again.
There we were in bed.
Yeah. Mouth guards.
2 mouth guards.
Well, see you in the morning.
Love you so much.
We're the coolest 2 people I know.
We are.
But really, I think it helped. I didn't grind at all. My teeth couldn't. It's just a little tiny bit of I don't know, like silicone or whatever it's made of that just keeps your teeth separated just a bit. But I was curious to know if it helped with the snoring thing as well, just because of the position.
I think it did.
Mouth.
I did notice you snoring at one point, but it was considerably less than normal. Like it was quieter.
Yeah.
So we'll have to try it again tonight.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I liked it. It was good.
My favorite part was when you said, "I don't want to have to grind my teeth tonight," and I said, "I have a mouth guard."
Yeah.
And you went,
a new one.
A new one?
I
was
know
going to
you
give
have
you my old one.
Well, I didn't. I knew you had a mouth guard. I just didn't know if you had more than one. And then I was thinking, I've used ones before where you have to boil them and fit them to your teeth.
Yeah, I don't like those ones either.
I don't care for that. So I was like, no, I don't know. But then you had this. It's a little package thing, and you open it up like you're gonna dip your fries in it. And then you take the mouth guard out of it.
The idea is that you keep it for like a week and throw it away. But listen.
How long have you had yours?
I'm pretty frugal.
Oh.
And so I've had mine for a while. You could use it as long as you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going to break down. I
don't know. I really have been using. I got a new one last night because the one that I had been using was
dusty.
Yeah. It could probably use a clean off. And so I was like, When I pulled out your new shiny one, I went and I compared it to the one that I had been using.
Ew.
Went,
maybe that's the difference. Maybe
I
it
need
just
to
gets gross.
Get a new one.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a new shiny one.
Nice. Well, I liked it. Thanks for the.
I threw mine out in the middle of the night because
you did.
Yeah, I woke up and I went because I sleep. It makes me sleep with my mouth open, and then my mouth gets so dry.
Just close your mouth.
I can't.
Why?
Because there's a mouth guard.
I did not have a problem.
Oh.
Keep my mouth shut. I liked it. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it.
Anytime, bud.
And we look cool.
We had parent-teacher conferences last night.
They were successful,
they were
I would
successful.
say. Yeah.
Yeah, every teacher was like, I love her. She's great.
Yeah.
No complaints. 10 out of 10. Right?
Yeah.
And then on the way home, well, I guess it happened on the way there. Emery asked us if we had gone with our parents to parent-teacher conference. And my parents did not go to parent-teacher conference when I was in middle school and high school. They only went when I was in elementary school. Mm-hmm. And no, I did not go with them. I don't think it was, I don't know. I don't think it was the thing to do.
I don't remember middle school and high school parent-teacher conferences. I do remember elementary school, and I sort of remember my parents being like, we're going to parent-teacher conference, and then they'd come home and they'd be like, well, here's what we learned or whatever.
That's what it was for me, too.
I think that's how I kind of remember it going, but I don't remember middle school and high school parent-teacher conference at all.
It's I don't either. My parents did not go. But what's fascinating to me is that it just became the norm that you take your kids with you to parent-teacher conference.
Yeah.
But I think that's why wouldn't you go for your teachers and your parents to talk about you? So then it should be,
if you have questions or if you have, if your child / the student has missing work, you can say, well, where is that? And maybe there's or how can we encourage them to participate more in class or like whatever. Like, I think there's a time to talk without the child, and I think there's a time to talk with the child. And parent-teacher conference certainly is one of those that maybe is a flippy-flop. I know that we saw both parents with their kids there and some parents just on their own.
On their own.
So I don't know that there's necessarily a right or a wrong way. I think it's always fun to go with our kids and meet their teachers with them. I think that's more comfortable.
Pretty great for me as a parent was that Emery asked if we were going, and I said I hadn't planned on it.
Yeah.
You've got really good grades. Do you have concerns or questions for any of your teachers? And she goes, no, I just really like my teachers, and I want you guys to meet them.
Right.
Which I thought was fantastic.
Yeah. You put a face with the name. You hear the stories. You hear about the classes and funny things the teachers do and stuff. And so it's cool. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
But I feel like it's my duty as a parent to know who's teaching my child.
Sure.
I feel like that's my responsibility. And for them to meet me and be like, you're a weirdo. That's why your daughter's a little bit weird.
Whatever.
I'll have a little more grace with your daughter now that I know who her parents are.
That's right. Oh, these two.
Oh, Emery. Poor girl.
Do you remember, did your parents, when they did they go every time it came up? Or was it only if you had problems in a class or something?
God, I'm trying to remember.
It's been so long since I was a student.
It must not have been that big of a deal if I don't necessarily have it in my recollection.
Yeah. So my mom for a long time worked at the same school, so she knew a lot of the people as well.
So she just had parent-teacher conference with
she's worked
your
at the
teachers
high
every
school.
day.
Yeah.
My mom was on a bowling league with one of my teachers.
Oh,
so
that's fancy.
It was pretty fancy. And this teacher was known to be not so friendly of a teacher.
Uh-huh.
But she liked me because my mom was on her bowling league. And so then everybody was like, oh, teacher's pet. And I'd be like, well, get your mom on a bowling league with her.
Sure. All your problems will be solved.
It's pretty easy, guys.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, we bowl together. We talk about it over bowling. But it went well, and no complaints, which I think is great. I think that's probably the best news. I think the only thing was like, could she maybe stop earning all the extra credit? Like, what are we doing here?
I know. She's a wheeze high achiever.
I know. It's
Just
wild.
Take it down a notch.
Yeah.
When you perform this well, people expect that from you. What are you doing?
Take a page from your parents' book. Yeah. Just easy. Take it easy. That's funny. Anyway.
Parent-teacher conferences.
Done.
Another one in the book.
Check off the to-do list.
Done and done. I saw this game yesterday, and I think it looks awesome, and I want to play it.
What's it called?
You need a group, maybe like 5 or more people. It's called Dance Telephone.
Oh, wait. So is this like the communication game Telephone?
Yes.
I think I saw. Okay,
but
so everybody's in like a single file line.
Yes.
Like right behind one another.
Yes.
And they're all facing the same direction.
Uh-huh.
And then one person turns around to go face to face with somebody. They do a dance move. And then that person turns around, taps a person on the shoulder. They turn around, they show them the dance move, and it keeps moving down and down and down.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then when it gets to the end, you see how close it is to the original, like communication telephone.
Yeah.
Dance.
But with dance.
Dance
I
telephone.
have seen that game. How many people minimum you think you need to play dance telephone?
I think 5. I think 5
5 minimum.
Yeah.
You think any less than that? And then you would have the communication strand would be too short. It wouldn't get broken.
Correct.
How complex are your dance moves? Because I feel like you got to add in 4 or 5 dance moves.
I think so, too.
Like, you can't just do, like, one...
The one I saw...
Wiggly arm thing.
Okay, let me think. He did, like, a wiggly arm thing, and then he kind of bent down, and then he brought his hands back up.
Yeah.
And then he did another thing. So I would say he had 3 dance moves.
Okay, 3. And maybe that's how you start. Maybe you start with 3, and then if it makes it to the end, you go, that was boring. Let's get progressively harder. Let's throw in a new move.
Yeah, because I think down the line, everybody was picking up his dance moves.
Gotcha.
But everybody has their own dance style and their own dance flair. So people were doing it the way that they would do it.
Right.
So it wasn't translating the way that it should have been translated.
I like the idea of dance telephone. I think that sounds like a lot of fun.
I know.
I'm
surprised you agree.
I think it sounds like a good time.
Let's do it.
Well, there's only 2 of us. We need 3 or more people.
Well, I can round up a couple more people.
Oh, you want to do it like now?
I want to do it whenever we have a chance to. That's all.
When do we get a chance to play dance telephone?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We've got some coworkers we can round up to do this.
Sure.
Victor and Peaches from K-Bear?
Yeah. Get them in. Get them in the dance telephone. Dancing? Oh, yeah. We wouldn't need to be very complex.
No.
I think we could do like 2 dance moves and be like, I don't know how to do that. My body doesn't bend that way.
They're on the rock station. All they know how to do is headbang.
That's right. So when it's their turn, we'll all know the dance move. It's this.
Yeah. Rock on, buddy.
That's
Yeah. The little air guitar.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Sure. Why not? We could totally throw in some of that.
Dude, what's your air guitar noise?
My air guitar doesn't make noise because it's made of air. See?
I caught myself in that own trap. In my own trap, I did.
Yeah. It's made of air.
It is made of air.
Cut myself in that own trap, I did. When did you become friends with Ebenezer Scrooge?
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Cut myself in my own trap there, I did. Yeah.
I thought you were going to ask, when did you learn how to talk? And I was going to say, I didn't.
Yeah, no, I know you know how to talk. You talk real good.
That's why I'm going to communicate in dance.
Oh.
Communicate in dance form.
Okay.
Gotta dance.
Mm-hmm. All right. This has just deteriorated into oblivion.
Yeah. It's often how my conversations go.
And then what? And then what happens?
And then I just awkwardly walk away.
You just turn and you go like, well, see ya
later.
Howdy.
There was a man whose hands, feet, and elbows turned orange.
Wait.
After he went on an extreme carnivore diet for 8 months.
I saw this. It's gross.
He ate only hamburger meat, cheese,
and butter.
And full sticks of butter.
I saw this guy. And his all of the like cracks in his hand look like they're filled with butter. It's wild.
Ugh.
He's like super red skin. But is it arteries? What is it that's all white like that?
I don't know.
It's crazy looking.
You shouldn't be looking like that, Kai.
No, you should not be looking like that. It's the amount of cholesterol that he has. It's all cholesterol.
That's the thing.
And it's crazy.
He lost a bunch of weight, but he also went in and his doctors were like, bro.
Yeah. Because his
cholesterol,
it was like over 1,000, wasn't it?
Yes. Your cholesterol is supposed to be like
under 200.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm on pills for it. It's crazy. I saw that guy and I went, they're freaking out and putting me on medicine at like just under 200. Like I'm borderline. And they're like, we should probably get that looked at. And so they started me on some stuff for it. This dude's over 1,000.
When your cholesterol gets that high, fat starts building up under your skin, which can cause yellow or orange deposits, usually around your eyes, but it says this can happen anywhere on your body. So that's probably what was going on in his hands.
So his hands, feet, and elbows? Is that what you said?
His hands, his feet, and his elbows,
Oh, my goodness. The dude looks like he's been holding sticks of butter for a long time.
He said he'd been feeling really good. He's like,
he feels good.
I lost weight and I feel good. It's just my hands that are orange.
Yeah, you're full of butter, dude.
Oh man, it looks so crazy.
He's got blood. His blood has been replaced with butter.
I don't know how.
I can't believe it's not blood. That's what this guy's nickname is.
I don't exactly know what his diet is. He'd been doing this for 8 months. I mean, we know that he was eating hamburger cheese and sticks of butter, but how much butter was he eating? Right?
How
much?
People that just eat butter like that. Like I even on toast, and we've had that conversation. I'm a light butter guy. I don't need a lot of butter.
I like butter, but not full sticks of it by itself.
And there are people that like drop it in their drinks. They're like, I got a warm cup of coffee. I'm going to drop butter in it. I'm like, what are you doing? Dropping butter in your coffee.
And I was watching a show last night, and the guy, he was depressed because his girlfriend broke up with him, and he had a big old block of cheddar cheese, and I just
took bit
a huge bite of it.
So this guy's is he eating raw hamburger? Do we know?
I don't think so.
Look, if he's eating sticks of butter and cheese, there's a good chance he's just eating it raw.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Dude.
He can't be eating raw.
He can be. People do that. He
can be. Oh. Okay,
but is he? I don't know.
This condition is called, oh golly,
high cholesterol.
Xanthelisma.
Okay. So how many bowls of Cheerios does he have to eat to make it better?
Why Cheerios?
Oh, because it's good for your heart.
No, I think, bro, you need some vegetables. Have some broccoli and some blueberries.
You got to do something. He's got to get that under control. Over 1,000 on his cholesterol.
Over
Unbelievable.
1,000.
Unbelievable. And my cardiac risk was high enough that I was like, this is serious. That guy's cardiac risk, his heart is a beef.
A beef.
Yeah, he's got a beef heart.
And butter. Beef and butter.
Butter runs through the veins.
Oh.
I can't believe it's not blood, remember?
I do remember now.
And a beef heart.
Thanks for reminding me. Now I remember.
Now. Well, good luck to that guy. I hope he gets it under control.
Have a vegetable or two.
That's wild. And I'm not trying to shame him, but that sounds like a diet he chose himself.
Absolutely.
I don't think anybody was like, no, you can only have beef, butter, and whatever else. Cheese. Beef, butter, and cheese. What a diet. Every meal. What's for breakfast? Beef, butter,
cheese.
Belvita. I was trying to give it a B. Baby Bells.
Belvita.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of a cheese that started with B, and now I can't think of one. I just had it in my brain.
Did you?
Yeah. What's the one
Brie?
I like? Brie. Oh, thank you. Jeez Louise, that was so stressful.
Swiss.
Brie, beef, and butter.
Brie. I don't think he's eating brie. I bet he's biting that cheddar block. The big orange cheddar block. Sticks of butter. Uncooked beef.
Sticks. You're eating sticks of butter.
Yeah. I'm not. That guy did.
Don't do it.
I can't.
I'm no doctor, but I'm just saying, try a leafy green. I know, because I need to also eat a leafy green.
I know because.
I like to go on dates with you.
You do?
I think we spend a lot of time together here in the radio station, but
sure.
I also just like to go on dates with you. We had a little bit of a date on Sunday when we were driving home from Salt Lake City.
You mean when you were napping and I was driving? That's a date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we went to lunch. I saw this date where you each you go to the store, and then you pick out my favorite drink, my favorite snack, and something for us to do together. And I do the same for you.
Okay.
I pick out your favorite drink, your favorite snack, and something different for us to do together.
I see.
So you could pick like a board game, or I could pick like a puzzle. I'll never pick a puzzle, but I could. I won't.
But you could.
Or I could pick a movie, or I could pick. So you go to the store and you do that, and then you meet back together and you go, I got your favorite drink. I got your favorite snack. Let's do this fun thing. I've seen people do that, which I think is kind of fun.
I think it's a cute idea. Yeah.
We bought that date night.
Oh yeah, we did. We bought that November.
We bought that a long time ago.
Have we opened it?
I've opened it. I haven't looked at it because I felt like it was almost a betrayal.
I totally forgot about it.
Something that we should open together.
Right, I agree. I didn't even remember we bought that.
Remember, we put it on the kitchen counter so that we wouldn't forget we had it.
I don't think I've seen it since we were at the store.
It's on the kitchen counter.
I couldn't tell you what it looks like.
Okay.
I can't tell you what it's called. I know nothing about it.
It's called Mini Dates.
Oh, good.
And they are exciting scratch-off adventures.
Oh.
So there were two that we were looking at. Remember, the one was like, it came with like a scrapbook almost. And so you would take pictures of yourself on your date, and then you would write about your date.
That's sounding familiar.
This one did not have like the journal. It is just the scratch-off adventures.
The mini dates.
Yeah.
The one we got is just the adventures, not the journal.
Says there's minimal supplies needed. I did open it. I took it out of the packaging, and then there was like some instructions inside.
Yeah.
But then I stopped because I went, this feels almost like something we should do together. Where was I when you opened it? I don't know.
Not with you.
You were not with me.
Right.
That's why I put it away, because I went, I think this is something we should do together.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's do this. How about?
Okay.
There are 4 categories.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the categories are. There's a foodie. There's a TV.
Okay, so that's like eating. That's watching a show. Or a movie or something.
Indoor outdoor stuff.
Indoor, outdoor?
Yeah.
There's like one category for indoor, outdoor?
I don't think that's a category. I think that's just, I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know much about it. I know that like each card will have a price. So there's dollar signs. There's $1, $2, or $3 signs, or there's free challenges. And then there's a time of day. So it indicates what time of day the challenge needs to take place.
Sure.
And then it tells you if there is supplies needed, or if it's indoor or outdoor.
I see.
Or if it's active, like put on some sneakers. This one's going to be...
Put on sneakers? What a date.
This one's going to be adventurous.
Oh, that's a preparation thing for the date.
Correct.
I thought that was the date. Put on sneakers.
No, that's not.
That's what I said. What have we purchased? What money did we throw down a hole?
Hey, no, we didn't. We're going to do this. Let's open it tonight together.
Sounds good.
Should I put it on the calendar before we forget? I told
How old are we?
The romance is not dead.
Hey, is it on the calendar? Because I'll forget. Come on.
Do you want to open the date night game before we put in our mouth guards or after?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Josh, do you want to look at this?
Yes, let's look at the date. Oh, man, romance.
We are cool.
Yeah.
You're supposed to keep track of the time.
The time has been kept.
It's your job.
Time is a construct.
Okay, listen.
What's up?
I was taking a shower the other day. We have 2 showers in our house.
Upstairs, downstairs.
You tend to use the downstairs one more. I tend to use the upstairs one.
Because of a couple reasons. One, the upstairs one is a tub, and I don't. The downstairs one's a walk-in.
Okay.
So I like that better. I don't like the slipperiness of the tub. I don't like that you are in the slippery tub. We need to have some grip on the bottom of the tub.
It gets a little sketchy sometimes.
I know. I don't care for it. I don't like standing in there, and then when I'm soaped up and I'm washing my feet and I'm slip sliding away, I don't care for it at all. I don't like it. I also that feels like to me, for some reason, that bathroom where it's located in the house, so close to the bedrooms and stuff. We don't have a huge house. There's nowhere else it could be.
Right.
I just don't like how close to everybody it's located. I like the basement bathroom for the
isolation,
the separation from day-to-day activity. But it also feels like that bathroom is like should be a half bath, honestly.
The upstairs one?
If it was a half bath, because it just feels like this is where
that's so funny.
It's a bathroom like that. I don't like to shower in there. I don't take a bath.
Those are exactly the reasons that I like it, though. I like that it's a centralized location. I like when I take a bath, I can still hear what's going on inside the house.
No.
I like taking a shower in there, and if I need somebody to bring me some soap, everyone's help! I forgot a towel.
Help! That's all we hear.
Yeah, I know.
And then we go, what does she need?
Okay, listen, though. I took a shower yesterday, and I noticed that the drain has got a lot of hair buildup.
The tub drain?
The tub drain.
It's not for me.
That's what I said. I said to myself, oh, that needs cleaned out. I better tell Josh. And then I went, no. Josh never uses the shower. This is my hair.
Right.
This should probably be, I mean, really, you and Beck take control of the downstairs bathroom. And
right.
It really is a boys, girls bathroom situation. And since we don't have a master bath, it really is me and Emery's hair clogging that drain.
Now, if we had a master bath, I would build it with a big tub, like either a clawfoot or a garden tub or something.
Uh-huh.
And then it would have a walk-in shower. It'd have both.
Okay.
We don't have that.
No.
I'm just saying that if we did, I would have both so that the one bathroom could be used by both of us.
Best of both worlds.
That's correct. And then I would feel if it was attached to the bedroom and not the rest of the house, a completely different situation. I would definitely shower upstairs. We don't have that. I don't like the upstairs shower in the tub situation.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, well, I don't like it. I don't like the porcelain on my feet.
Well, here's the thing. I got to clean out that tub.
Awesome.
And I know that it's my job. Like I'm taking full responsibility for it. I'm not asking you to do it.
Do you have the tools?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. What kind of tools do I need?
Well, it depends on how badly clogged it is. But you should remove the hair from the drain.
Yeah, I know.
And it doesn't work like a sink. It probably could because I know where the drain comes out downstairs.
You need that like chain thing, right?
Chain?
It's not a chain.
It's a snake.
It's snake.
Yeah.
You
need the drain snake.
Dip it down there and it wraps all the hair up. And then,
yeah.
I'm not looking forward to it, but I know it needs to be done. I'm taking full responsibility for it. I just want to say that out loud.
Do you know where the drain snake lives?
Actually, I do.
Do you?
Yes. It's on your workbench in the garage. But I know that we also have a smaller one.
We do?
Yeah. Because I bought it for the
bathroom sink where all the other hair gets clogged up. And that one just looks like a little pull start. It's a little short plastic one.
Yeah.
Try that first.
Okay.
If that doesn't get the job done, go to the garage and get the big snake. Try your little, as seen on TV, drain snake. And if it works, cool.
Great.
If it doesn't, get serious.
I will get serious. You know why? It's my responsibility.
That's
and
right.
I am a fierce, independent woman.
I think it's great
and
you're taking the like, I want to fix this thing. I think it's great.
I don't necessarily want to fix it, but it needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm the one responsible for the damage. Part of the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Since you never used that, I mean, it really is me and Emery that use that shower.
Right.
So
plus, I'm a bald man, so there's that.
Fair.
So even if it was any other drain, it's not my hair that's clogging it up.
Fair.
So
I told you, I know it's me.
No, I'm excited for you. I'm in full support of you figuring this out.
I'm super excited.
Let me know how I can, where I can stand to observe.
No, I'm going to do it with you not around.
Really?
Yeah, because then you're just going to...
I'm not going to judge your technique.
You're going to mansplain everything.
Absolutely not. I don't do that.
Kinda.
No. Kinda.
If you could think about anything about me...
Oh, I could think about anything.
About me.
Uh-huh.
That you know to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Involving food.
Oh.
What do you think it would be?
If I could think of anything about you, about food that you might like, or I would say you're a grazer.
Okay.
I would say that you have a sweet tooth.
Okay.
I would say you're limited on self-control with most snacky type foods, I would say, and these are kind things. I'm not being rude. I'm just saying the things out loud that I know about you about food. You like food.
I do. How about when I go to Costco?
Oh, you love samples.
Oh man. Let
you
me
have
tell
like
you.
you have like a little dance. Like if you've ever seen an animal get tippy taps when they're excited about something, that's you when you see samples. Your little feet go, oh,
Sample.
tappy taps.
Listen, this is the job for me.
Oh.
It's called the Sideline Sampler Side Hustle.
What is this?
This is a taste tester for Super Bowl snacks.
This sounds right up your
I know.
aisle. Yeah.
They want to hire one person to taste test 20 different Super Bowl snacks from Costco.
This is a job for you.
And they're not just going to pay you in snacks. They're going to pay you in real money.
They're going to pay you cash and snacks?
And snacks.
Whoa.
And they're going to give you $500 to buy the food. So you buy the food. So somebody else is not making the food for you.
Okay.
You have to buy the food and make the food. But these things include wings, pizza, mini tacos, mozzarella sticks, more.
And more.
Then you have to
I've never had more. Is it good?
photograph each snack. You have to write a brief description and
Cool.
then rate them based on how good they are and how difficult they are to make.
I'm absolutely in on this too.
I know.
I would like to do this.
Okay, here's where you go. It's provided by financebuzz.com.
Okay, so I got to sign up for something. I'm going to get a bunch of junk email for them.
You are. Again, it's called the Sideline Sampler Side Hustle. Let's see. How to apply. Oh, tomorrow is the cutoff date. You have to apply by tomorrow at midnight. So you have to you have enough time to prepare and shop for your game day food.
Yeah.
If you are selected, you're going to be contacted via email, and then you have until February 14th to complete the assignment.
Man.
Okay, how do I sign in?
I'm signing up right now.
Are you signing in too?
Yeah, I'm going to sign up because what if I get it?
What if I get it?
Well, then we got some food to cook. Let's just see.
Mozzarella
Just filling this
sticks and mini tacos.
Just filling this out here. All right. Optional to share your social media links. Yes, I have access to a Costco. Why are you the perfect person for the role? Oh, I'll have to write that. I'm gonna have to write an essay.
Not an essay.
Yeah, a little bit.
It says impress us.
Would you be willing to help us reviewing your local Costco? Sure, why not? It's real not easy. Like it's not hard.
Difficult.
No,
I wonder how they pick. It doesn't say how they pick.
Yeah, I don't know. But I would take $1,000 and $500 to go shop for the supplies to make all these sideline snacks. I'm into it. I'm gonna put my why are you the perfect person for this role in there, and then we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna say, what are you gonna put in yours? I'm gonna say, I love snacks and I love samples and I love football.
Oh, that's not enough. I'm gonna write a paragraph.
What should I put?
Yeah, I'm gonna write a thing. I want them to know I'm serious about cooking these snacks.
I'm serious about cooking these snacks.
I'm also in need of $1,000. So I'm going to work out a little bit of a paragraph. But no, it's real easy to sign up. All I did to find the page, by the way, because it's on financebuzz.com, all I did was just Googled what you said, that sideline sampler side hustle. I Googled those 4 words, and it took me right to the page. So if you're interested in trying to steal this opportunity away from Chantel and I, that's fine. You can go sign up, too. I
shouldn't have told any of you about this.
I'm going to go sign up. I think it sounds like a lot of fun. I like to cook.
I like to eat.
I like
and as
football
you said,
snacks.
I have limited self-control when it comes to snacks.
That's right. So I will put in my why are you the perfect person for the role? I'm going to say I love to cook and my wife loves snacks. So win-win. You're going to get 2 reviews for the price of 1 because you're going to get mine on the cooking end.
Exactly.
And you're going to get hers on the snacking end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll rate it based on how much self-control I have upon eating it.
I see. Like I could absolutely eat the whole bucket of this dip.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how good it is.
Pass.
Yeah, I ate one and then I was done.
Maybe you could do it all in football terms. You'd be like, that's a fumble. But that right there is a 2-point conversion success. You know what I mean?
I do, because I know about football.
Yeah. Cute. I know that about you.
Cute.
That's another thing you could say. I'm a new football fan, and unfortunately my Vikings didn't make it, and I don't have a lot to look forward to this year's game, so maybe this is what I've got.
I'm an emotional eater.
There it is. There it is. Would you rather this or that?
Are you ready?
I guess so, yeah.
Would you rather live on a cloud or in an underwater bubble?
Bummer.
Why you say bummer? You don't like either option?
Well, not so much.
Why not? These both sound amazing.
Because of the heights and the drowning.
You're not going to drown. You're in a bubble.
Until.
It's not going to pop. And you're not going to fall off the cloud. These are my rules. I make them up. These are the rules.
What are you picking?
I'm going to pick the underwater bubble. Because
you're so fascinated by underwater.
What's going on underwater.
Yeah.
I want to see all of the things.
It's just wet. That's what's going on. And the deeper you go, the darker it gets. So you better be able to see. You better have some lights.
And my bubbles better be shatterproof.
Yeah, you're going to have a special magic bubble.
It is a magic bubble.
And then it's a magic cloud.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
like underwater bubble.
The underwater stuff.
Then don't pick that one.
I also don't want to be up there in the sky. In the clouds.
Well, it's a tricky one for you then, isn't it?
Yeah, because both sound uncomfortable.
Well, they both are going to be uncomfortable, but also amazing.
Yeah.
Let's say not live. Let's say maybe take a visit for a week.
A week?
You're in a week on a cloud or a week in an underwater bubble. Bubble.
Well, I'll take cloud just for the sake of taking the other one, but I'm not excited about it.
But you could see all of the things on the clouds.
What?
Birds.
It's colder up there.
It is going to be
wind
cold
up there.
Yeah, it's going to be cold and windy. You're right, but that's what you picked, so that's how you got to live with.
Oh, it's not going to be warm in your bubble.
It is.
No.
There's heat in it.
No, there's not. No. It's a bubble. That's it. You got to live in a week in that. No food. Just you and your bubble for a week.
Okay. Fine. Great.
This is not a
good
one.
Great. Good for you. Wonderful. I hope you enjoy your cloud.
I will.
Why are you so grouchy about it?
I don't know. There's no reason to be grouchy about it. I just am.
Okay.
It's a bit disturbing, this news. And then I remembered that just yesterday, this news was affecting our own home.
Uh-oh.
And I thought to myself, we got to do better.
What's going on?
So Gen Z, which is like these, not the current generation, but this is like our kids.
Yeah.
Right? As a generation, they know a bunch about technology, and this is very generalized. I will say that. This news is very broad, and they didn't talk to every single Gen Z person. So take this news with a grain of salt. But what they have found out is that Gen Z is really struggling in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
It's struggling in the kitchen.
Such a long time to get there.
It's kitchen struggles.
Bro.
It's kitchen struggles.
Oh no. That's not true for our daughter.
I said, I found out that this affected our house yesterday when one of the two kids said, "What's for dinner?"
When the oldest of the two kids.
And then did not solve the problem.
No.
But here's the deal. So there was this survey done, and they found out that young adults between the ages of 18 and 28 specifically prefer eating at restaurants or ordering delivery because they don't know how to cook.
Oh, no.
And so here are the reasons why. They said cooking is stressful. They said specifically, let's talk about meals. Can you make soup? A fourth of them were like, No. I don't know how to make soup. Now, is that opening a can and putting it in a pot and heating it up, making soup, or is that making soup from scratch? They didn't specify. But when asked, do you know how to make soup? A quarter of them struggled to make soup.
Oh, no.
Could you cook a stir fry? Nearly half said no.
Oh, no.
This is what I'm saying. How about an omelet?
But an omelet is...
An omelet takes a little bit of finesse.
That's a little tricky one.
Scrambled eggs?
A
problem for 60% of people that responded.
Okay. Scrambled eggs is one of the easiest things you can cook.
Scrambled eggs is super easy. It's super easy. Almost all respondents said that they didn't even know where to start when they were asked to make something more complex like lasagna or a roasted chicken. I have no idea where I'd start.
Start on step 1, because guess what? There's recipes.
I know.
And then you just follow the instructions. The end.
Yep.
The end of steps,
and
guys.
1 in 4 admitted to passing off takeout food as a home-cooked meal.
Oh, no.
So, hey, you got to do what you got to eat.
Yeah.
Right? So what they found out is that Gen X is the most confident in the kitchen. And that is very interesting because we grew up cooking everything for ourselves and our siblings. And that is why. We know how to make food because, for one, all the food came in a box.
Yes,
so
that's true.
you had fresh ingredients that you had to cook along with the hamburger helper and the mac and cheese.
Here's the thing that I've noticed about our kids. We didn't eat out very much when I was younger.
Correct.
Rarely we ate out.
Absolutely correct.
If your parents were working and they said, what's for dinner? And they said, I don't know, figure something out. And you're on your own. You got real crafty in the kitchen with your tortilla, cheese, whatever you were going to do.
Right.
You got creative with whatever you could find in the kitchen because that was the only option you had.
That's correct.
Our kids do not know how to do that.
I know. Yeah. There have been many times where it's been like, I don't want to go to the store. We have food in the house. I'm just going to figure out what to make based on the ingredients that I have, and I'll figure out something
really
I can
good
throw
at
together.
doing that.
So that is, that's not a problem for me. Where did Gen Z learn to cook? Where did their skills come from? Overwhelmingly, they learned cooking skills from their parents. So what I'm saying is we haven't sent the elevator back down so well. We haven't spent the time in the kitchen teaching the skills for these new generations to learn how to be self-sufficient in the kitchen.
Our kids know how to cook. One of them is just lazy and doesn't want to. The other one really enjoys cooking. And
sure.
So last night she made fettuccine.
Right.
And it was delicious.
Right.
But the other one is just lazy.
Well, there's that. But
also doesn't enjoy cooking.
He does not enjoy cooking. He does not enjoy it.
I don't enjoy it either.
Right.
He's not lazy. That was a mean thing to say.
I understand.
He's not lazy. He works hard. He just hates cooking.
And
I'm with him.
And so he would rather in the way you're not saying as a person he's lazy, but as a cook, he would rather just order something or go grab something than cook. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. And that's the generalization that is being painted for that generation. It's just way more convenient to just go get something. It's quick, it's hot, it's a meal, and I can move on with whatever else I've got going in my life. And I get that. But I also love the kitchen.
I do not.
I like the kitchen.
I like to eat in the kitchen. That's what I like to do there.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's what happens in there once the food's ready. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the show. Hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Check out the podcast. Follow us on social. Subscribe on YouTube. And we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Woohoo! Bye! Stay warm.
Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tyler and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.